Welcome to today's video, which is going to be my journal setup for April. Thank you for joining me, and let's start. For April, I came up with the theme of lemons and limes. I originally was going to do lemons because I was thinking about lemonade, but I didn't want to just use one color, which is why I made the decision to do limes as well because they look very similar to lemons. And I already had my sketches done, so I wouldn't have to change anything, and they are a different color, so it's not just yellow markers I will be using. I had difficulty with choosing the markers for the lemons and limes, and I think I made mistakes at some points, but it still turned out good overall. I am trying for a simpler spread this month since I usually fill in the pages as much as possible. I don't think I have done cursive in any of my setups this year. I really missed doing cursive writing, so I chose that for this month, and to me it fits well with the theme. The color scheme for this month is green yellow and with black for the lettering. Usually the calendar is one of the last spreads that I do in my setup, but I wanted to try something new this time and put it in the front. I am trying different styles for my pages until I find the one I like most, so this time it's a smaller calendar and I'm interested in seeing if everything fits well here or if I should continue with the calendar style I have used before. Then on the back of the cutout page is my goals for the month. It's a smaller section, which is great because I don't like having a whole page for my goals. Here is the monthly tasks as well, which is where I write down all the tasks that I have for April. This includes tasks that I have to complete this month as well as tasks that I set out for myself to accomplish this month. Also, I use this as a place to list out plans that I have or anything that has to do with this month. I really like having note tables for the spread so that I am able to write wherever I want and can use the entire page if I need to, rather than only being able to write within the box area I made. Mood tracker is where I track how I feel each day. Last month I had boxes for each day that I would color in with the color of the mood I was feeling. I am changing that this month by drawing lemons and limes. Right now they don't have a color to them because I need to color them in. Color by numbers was my favorite type of coloring book, so I find it very entertaining when I draw out things and color them in with an indicated color, like I'm doing for this month's mood tracker. I am curious to see how these citruses will look at the end of the month. I feel that mood tracker and habit tracker should be together, so I am always glad when I am able to have them next to each other. Habit tracker is a place where I manage certain habits I have or want to have this month. It's a good way to see how well or not well I am doing with a habit. I typically keep them in calendar-like boxes, that's for 2 pages, but this time I wanted to do a 1-page habit tracker again. It seemed like a simple setup which fits with my attempt at making a simple theme. I wasn't really sure about the cursive, but I am really liking how it fits with the theme so far. Brain dump is for dumping anything you want here. For me, this is a place that I write out anything from how I am feeling, plans that I have, ideas, or random thoughts. I also sometimes draw out things here so I can be used basically for anything. This to me is a necessary spread in my monthly setup, and I have it for 2 pages because I draw a lot most of the time, and I rather have more space than less space. Looking back at this, I feel like I should have added another lemon or lime around here. Also, I wasn't sure about what color to use for the inside of the lemon or lime, so I left it white, but I think it fits well with the citruses. Typically, I keep this at the beginning of my setup, but moving the calendar has messed with my monthly structure and I have to adapt. For that reason, Content Planner is now near the end. This is the spread that I use to organize my thoughts for the month. By that I mean this is where I have what I will be doing for content this month. This includes when I will upload, edit, film, and any other content-related planning things that I need to do. This has been very helpful for me and has kept me consistent and able to organize my thoughts in a single space. Each line is a day of the month, and I can write down whatever I will be doing on a specific day. Highlights. I used this spread last month and found it a nice thing to do at the end of the month. Just picking up my journal and writing out what I did that day was relaxing. The only issue was that I usually wanted to write more than I could put in a line. I'm going to try a line a day again this month, but if I still don't like it, I might change it to 2 lines a day next month, so have it for 2 pages rather than just 1. Usually I'm very rigid with my setups, and one of the goals I had for myself this year was to be less strict, and I think I've been doing that by constantly changing up my setups. Also, it has been helpful with finding out what works for me and what doesn't work for me. Last up is the final weekly spread of April. I am continuing the theme of the month. I just continued with using cursive and drawing a couple of lemons and limes around the page, keeping it pretty simple. Now that all the spreads are done, here's a flip through of all the finished pages. Yay! That's the end of my setup. Thank you for joining me and watching me plan out and finish my April journal setup. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you, and until the next video, which will ideally be my April reading journal setup, goodbye.